Bonjour les enfants. Hello children, it's me, Mrs. Cole. I have here for you how to make a French treasure map. So let's begin. Okay, so step one. The first thing you need to do is you need to make your actual paper for the treasure map. Now to do this, you can either download one, print one off, colour it in, or you can make one yourself. I've done some with my children. Last week we did a tea bag wash where you use some lukewarm water and you simply, as this picture shows here, dip your tea bag in the water and then gently, not too much water, you wipe the tea bag across the paper and then you let it dry so it looks something like this. Or you can use parcel paper as well. So here's whereas after they're dried. So step one, you need to make your actual paper. Step two, because this is going to be a French treasure map, we're going to add some pictures and labels in French. So let's give you some French treasure map words. So just like we do in school, it will be my turn and then you can stop the video and repeat if you wish. As and when you wish, I should say. So the basic thing, a treasure map. We say une carte au trésor. Une carte au trésor. A pirate, un pirate, un pirate. A seashell, un coquille. The L here is silent. Un coquille. A pirate ship, un bateau pirate. Un bateau pirate. Year 5, you will remember this from our going to the theme park lesson that we did last half term. And year 6, you'll notice some of this language from our actions unit of work. A seagull, une muette. Une muette. Some treasure, un trésor. Un trésor. And remember that little accent there tells me it's a short E sound. An old boot. Now I've given you the French here and the way you pronounce it because it's quite tricky. Une vieille botte. Une vieille botte. Une vieille botte. An old boot. And then there's some other items here you might want to add. So I've taken a crab from year 5 and parrot. The others are some additional vocabulary. So we have a crab, un crabe, un crabe, a parrot, un perroquet, un perroquet, an anchor, une ancre. The last part's tricky there. Une ancre. A mermaid, une sirène, une sirène. A tree. Now you might want to label this in two ways. You can use an arbre, which means a tree, or if you want to say a palm tree, you can use un palmier, un palmier. So you can either use a tree, an arbre, or you can say un palmier, the palm tree, as we're on Treasure Island. Okay, these are some challenge words as well. So we have a compass, une boussole, une boussole. We have an octopus, in case you want to have an octopus splashing around your island. Une pieuvre, une pieuvre. And lastly, a cave, une grotte, une grotte. So there's all our vocabulary. So step 3, this is the fun part, you start adding your images. Don't forget to X marks your spot where the treasure is. We did ours in red. So you can add as many items as you want. I've also, year 6, got here the 4 compass points. So we spent a lesson in our in France topic looking at the 4 compass points. So if you want to include a compass, une boussole, you can include the compass points. So we have north, le nord, south, le sud, east, l'est, and west, l'ouest. Le nord, le sud, l'est, l'ouest. Et voila! So when your treasure map is finished, so when you've created your base paper, you've added your pictures and you've labelled them, you'll get something like this. So this is what me and my little boys created together. Oops, wrong way. And then lastly, when you've finished making your treasure map and you've added and spelled correctly your items, if you want to do this with a brother or sister or somebody else in your household, you can ask them this question, and this should be familiar to you children. We've used this in the past. What is it? So you can point to one of your items on your treasure map and ask, what is it? And the way we say that is, qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que c'est? And remember, say it as you are asking a question. Try not to sound too robotic. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Say it with some expression. And then in return, you want to encourage them to answer with it and whatever it is. So we have c'est un trésor. So it's some treasure. C'est un trésor. You might want to ask them something different. You can point to a different object. Qu'est-ce que c'est? You can ask them, or then this time they can swap and ask you. So if you're pointing to a pirate, aha, me hearty, you can say qu'est-ce que c'est, and you would reply with it's a pirate. C'est un pirate. And when you're giving your responses, make sure that you're pronouncing them in the correct way. So to do this, you can just stop and rewind this video. Now then, I've put here, I hope you enjoy doing that. I've tried not to talk for too long because I know you're having quite a bit of screen time accessing your lesson. So if it feels like I've gone too fast, you can stop, pause and rewind the video at any point. Email some pictures of your treasure map to children. I'd love to see them. And I'm sure that if your teachers get any of these in their year group email box, they'll forward them on to myself. So I'd love to see your treasure maps, and I hope you enjoy doing that. And I will see you soon, children. À bientôt. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye, children. Au revoir.